Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Risk of Rain. So, from a random selection, I've decided the next character to showcase will be the Mercenary. So, you'll notice something that changed between the last time I played this and now is the game has added artifacts which are hidden throughout different levels in the game that when you activate them, it's kind of like the skulls in Halo 2. They change the way the game is played. In any case, the Mercenary has four major abilities, all of which are melee attacks and can deal damage to enemies. Um, he's got a primary attack that is the laser sword, and that deals damage, but it's not a very good basic attack, honestly. He's also got the whirlwind jump, which acts like a double jump. Also has blinding assault, which is a dash that also grants invulnerability. And you can repeat that dash up to 3 different times without taking damage, as long as each of those times, the first 2 times, you hit an enemy. And then the final ability is Eviscerate, which is a multi-hit attack that you are invulnerable during the duration, and you can hit a lot of enemies with it. So it's kind of the area burst, but stand your ground ability. So, hopefully this run goes pretty well. I haven't played with the Mercenary very much, so I can't really speak as to how well it's going to go, but let's just give it a whirl, shall we? Alright, so we start off on the far left, so that's a good advantage. At least we don't have to backtrack much to find the portal. So the basic attack is supposedly best used while jumping, but I'm not sure if I can get the timing right here. You know, I mean, it has an advantage of giving you momentum forward when you do it, but I find that the second ability, the somersault, the whirlwind, allows you to avoid damage a little better that way. Alright, we'll see if we can practice this jump slash just a little bit. I'm sure that's probably going to be the key to surviving this class, but I find that the whirlwind is just convenient. So anytime I do those dash abilities, you'll notice my health bar turns to immune because I am vulnerable to damage during that time frame. I'm kind of getting tired of jump slashing, but I don't know. Some people really like this class. This is not the class for me, I don't think. If I could just get that slash down, though. I mean, one advantage to playing the Mercenary is that 2 out of your 4 abilities grant you either evasive or invulnerability frames, or both. So, you know, they're all really good in that respect. Even the double jump, the whirlwind pseudo double jump, gives you a little boost and can help you avoid attacks. Anyway, well, that took forever to get 1 chest, all for a meat nugget. Well, hopefully our other drops will be a little better than this, but I think it's time I stop killing enemies and start focusing on actually completing the rest of the stage. Jeez. 1 slash at a time, this will never work. I've had just about enough of this. I think I'm just gonna move on. Once I drop this guy. Just one more. Just one more. Jeez, by the time I kill one, something else spawns. Alright, we're just gonna go for the portal and then clear out whatever I can. If it's on the way or in the way. Alright, what do we have here? Banner. Yeah, that's probably the best one. You know, the War Banner is a pretty solid choice. If you have at least one of them, it's pretty effective. Additional versions of the banner only extend the range, so it's a one and done kind of item. Oh, thank goodness. The portal. Alright, what do we have? My old friend, the Magma Worm. So, yeah, getting up close to the Magma Worm is a challenging ordeal. Hopefully I can do it without taking too much damage. So, the trick is, of course, knowing when to hit that damage immunity ability. Oh shoot, I missed my dash. Oh, ouch, ouch. Oh, this is not good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My internal organs have indeed failed. And quite honestly, you know, a lot of people think the Mercenary is a solid class, and it is, if you know how to use it. It's just not one that I know how to use. But what should I do? Should I do another round with the Mercenary? Or should I try a different character? You know what? Let's give Handy a try. Get you another taste of a melee character. So, Handy's the robot character who's also almost entirely melee based. So his primary ability is Hurt. It's basically a punch for a single target. Has a little bit of knockback. Drones, which every time you kill an enemy, you get a drone. You can deal damage with a drone and heal yourself as well. Overclock, which is a speed boost that also gives a stun chance. So you move faster, punch faster, and can stun things. And Forced Reassembly is an AoE. You whip out a giant hammer and go Gallagher on the enemies, but it's very slow. So, Handy's pretty unpopular, but if you play him multiplayer, I think he can shine pretty well. So there you go, there's the Hurt attack right there. Also one that's best applied while airborne so that you can get the benefit of the distance. The nice thing about Handy is that he winds up that punch and just turns with his whole body. So he's got actually a pretty good reach for a melee attack. And on top of that, enemies get knocked back when you punch them. So there's a couple of drones right there. These drones are not like your traditional purchase drones that you can find lying around. If you use these drones, they'll act like a missile. They'll just automatically target a nearby enemy, deal damage to it, and return health. Like that. So that's overclock. I gotta get used to the buttons here because I'm not used to that kind of a boost like that. So surviving with Handy means being able to take enough damage, but also kill enough enemies while taking damage, so that you can heal with drones. So in a long, drawn-out fight with lots of enemies, he can be a really, really tough character to kill. But if you run out of enemies, or you don't manage your drones properly, or you fight a boss and there's no enemies spawning, then you can run into a lot of problems. Alright, well let's go see if we can find the portal. What's that? Unstable Watch. Unstable Watch has its uses. It's especially useful for a sniper. 7 seconds of undisturbed time allows you to set up and execute a fully charged sniper shot with absolutely nothing to stop you from doing it. So if you want to deal a ton of damage and get a fully charged attack out, that's your best bet. If you get the embryo passive, then you can extend it to up to 14 seconds, and you can squeeze off 2 charge shots that way. Unfortunately, I'm probably only going to use it for this run, if, you know, as long as I keep it. It's only going to be useful for escaping bad situations. But as you'll see, you know, with most melee classes, bad situations are hard to escape. And usually your best bet is to either don't get in them, or tank your way through them before you die. So once you hit 6 drones, you get a second orbital going around you. You can carry a maximum of 10 drones. Once you get a 10th drone, if you kill another enemy, then it is wasted. Oh good, a heal drone. That'll help. I know I'm going to be taking lots of damage, so every bit of healing source will help. Okay. Glasses or mystery item. Sweet, 2 goat hooves. Now I can really move. I can move so fast you can see wind streaks behind me sometimes. Yeah, the other problem with playing a melee class that's got such a long wind-up is that if anything gets behind you, your attacks will miss very frequently. So slow. There's the portal. Of course, on the exact opposite end of the map. Alright, what do we have? Ah, Colossus. Just go ahead and punchify that. The nice thing is, every so often the Colossus will spawn more enemies, which I can periodically use to generate drones, which can deal more damage and give me health. So slow. If you want to deal any reasonable amount of damage, you really have to use overclock. I just wish it either lasted longer or had a shorter cooldown on it, because it's just not a very good ability. Alright, let's start using some of these drones to get some health back. Ooh, Colossal Nerf. That's ideal for keeping myself alive as a melee class. I mean, it's a great item for any character to have for a giant boost in toughness and regen. But melee especially needs damage reduction. Almost done. Alright, now I got a classic problem of this game. Tons of money. And nothing to spend on. And the level's over. Takes forever to kill anything. Especially elites. Alright, well, let's go back and collect as much as we can. Sniper telescopic sight, not very useful. It's actually one of my least favorite items. Life savings is pretty good. There we go. Flame shield. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage this run, so being able to reflect some of it back or absorb it might be helpful. What do we have here? Toxic Centipede, another ideal melee item. Not a bad start. What else? I think I cleared everything else out, but I just want to make sure, because I hate to leave this much money behind with nothing to spend it on. Normally there's a shrine or two that's pretty useful, since you can quickly rack up the amount of money you spend on a shrine, because it gets more expensive each time you use it. I don't know. Back to the portal we go. May as well revive the drone, I got money. Okay. Yay, the fungal haven again. This really is one of my least favorite places to be. One other disadvantage to Handy is that you don't get to keep your drones between levels. So, smoke them if you got them, I guess. So you can see that parasite doing its work. It only hits one thing at a time, though. So slow. That hammer has huge reach and pop-up. So that's pretty decent. Way to feel like you're actually doing a reasonable amount of damage is that overclock. It's got such a long cooldown. Man, it's just shredding me here. Kill 3 and 10 more replace them. Like usual, this is turning into a losing battle. Alright. Let's just see if we can find the portal. Here's something. Meteorite. That is a really powerful on-use item. The photon jetpack. Now we're set. So the photon jetpack has a gas gauge that refills, but allows you to basically fly for short periods of time. So it's a really useful evasive ability. Good maneuverability. Very strong defensive potential. And there's the portal. Great. Oh boy. Ancient Wisp. Hopefully I don't get shredded too quickly. Oof. I know the longer I wait, the more difficult this fight's gonna be. One nice thing is I can take advantage of these jump pads and the jetpack to stay airborne for as long as possible. And just avoid direct conflict. Man. Ooh. Ouch. Those drones help, but I can't keep this up forever. Oh, come on, come on, come on. So close. head. Alright, well, those were the melee classes. Well, 2 of them at least. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe. If you didn't, well, keep your eyes on this, because I've got multiplayer coming up in a few episodes. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.